There is no better setting than this, folks. North Medford Black Tornado football on the road in Eugene in a hostile crowd aiming for a statement win. Hey everybody, Matt Bagley here with you, broadcasting the Black Tornado in their conference opening test at Sheldon, the defending champs of the Southwest and the runners-up last season in the state title game. This is going to be a battle tonight. It's going to be a grinder tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope the black and red pull off a win. Even if they don't, we're going to have a lot of great things to watch and talk about this evening here on the radio. Again, my name's Matt Bagley. I'm broadcasting North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580 The Game, and thegame541.com. I hope you stay with me. 13 minutes till the opening kick. In my pregame coverage tonight, I want to talk about the standouts for the season so far for North Medford. Who do I expect and who do I hope have a great game tonight? That's one part. Second thing is, what are they facing tonight in Sheldon? A lot of new faces, a lot of new opportunities for the Irish tonight, and I think they'll want to take advantage of them. They've got quite the statement to make after a very tough opening month of the year. I'll talk about that tonight. And then in my third pregame segment, I'll look at the greater context of this game. Is it fair to say this is the biggest game in the state tonight? Is it fair to say this winner of this game wins the Southwest Conference? Well, they're both up for grabs. I'll share my thoughts a little bit later. You're listening to North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1 FM, 580 AM, The Game, and thegame541.com. A beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner here at Sheldon High School. Hey, everybody, Matt Bagley back with you as Sheldon hosts North Medford tonight in a pivotal Southwest Conference League opener. Should be a fun one tonight. I promised you three things in our pregame intervals presented by Bimart and Abby's. And those three things are, I want to cover North Medford's stars tonight, then I want to look at Sheldon's stars tonight, and then I want to look at what we might see unfold and why it all matters tonight. Let's start with North Medford. 3 stars for the Black Tornado. It begins with Devin Bradd, big number 2. I did an interview for PrepTalkEugene.com this week. They asked me about Devin because they saw him up close and personal at Eagle Point the last 2 years. And I think this season so far has been an echo of his ability in past campaigns. He's big, he's strong, he's fast, and the one knock all the doubters would say is, well, can he do it at the big school class? Eagle Point's 5A, North is 6A. There is supposed to be a difference in talent level, a difference in competition. We haven't seen that so far, as Devin has ran roughshod over everybody, and I hope he does it tonight. Other big name to watch, Brennan Stoltz, number 4, slinging passes for the black and red. He's had a lighter workload in the last 2 weeks than in the first 2 weeks of the year, but that's just a testament to the North Medford run game. I think tonight Sheldon stacks the box, they force Brennan to throw, they force his receivers to get open, and we see whether or not the senior is up to the task. I believe he is. I think this is a coming out party tonight for Brennan Stoltz at QB. Third player for North Medford, who I think is going to be very key tonight, is Jet Carpenter. Jet has the unenviable task of playing both sides of the ball in crucial roles for North Medford. Tight end on the O, and a linebacker in the Derek Brooks mold, covering the deep middle on the defense for the Black Tornado. That means you got to stop big 6'7" tight end Seth Figgins, an Oregon commit, in coverage. I don't know if he's up for it. We'll find out tonight. I know a lot of friends and fans and listeners back in Southern Oregon are rooting for Jet to shock the world. Let's see if he can get that done. I'll get you 3 Sheldon stars when I come back. Sheldon hosting North Medford. Let's look at Sheldon and what they bring to the table next. You're listening to North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580, The Game. In 5 minutes, I'll have a game to call for you folks. In the meantime, let's look at what makes Sheldon so tough for North Medford this evening. Sheldon hosting North Medford on 96.1, 580 The Game. Big 3 players for the Irish. I mentioned one of the obviously big players, Seth Figgins, 6'7" senior tight end. He is committed to sling and skill and score for Oregon next fall. So that'll tell you a lot about his talent. The other name of note, their quarterback, Griffin Line. coach's son. He's had an up and down pass column this year, but he's a threat with his legs and got some vital reps last season for Sheldon en route to the state championship game. Third player that I want to focus on, 6'1" junior tailback Lane Shields. I think we're going to see an awful lot of him tonight as Sheldon try to use that size mismatch and bully the Black Tornado. This is a physical team, this is an experienced team, and it'll be a difficult one for North Medford to top tonight. But I hope, and fans, I'll say this now, not just hope, I believe North Medford is up to the challenge. Say it with me, Black Tornado are going to get a win. Let's hear it. Let's find out how it happens when you listen next to North Medford Black Tornado football, presented by Abby's on 96.1, 580, The Game. Hey everybody, Matt Bagley back with you. Dealing with a technical snafu here at Sheldon High School, but we'll get that resolved in time for the opening kick. Want to thank you for tuning in this evening and just tell you how excited I am to cover another great night of North Medford Black Tornado football. Black Tornado facing a team that contended for a state title last season, falling in the final game of the regular season. Maybe tonight, not what North Medford might have expected at the beginning of the campaign. Sheldon 1-3 on the year, but I have a hunch that Sheldon is going to do just fine. We'll see how that turns out in the moments ahead as we are just moments away from kick. North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580 The Game. And the kick sails out of the end zone. So North Medford will start their opening drive of the night on the Black Tornado 20-yard line. Brennan Stoltz leading the I formation. And Stoltz under center in the I. Blankenship the fullback. Devin Bradd, we mentioned him in the pregame. He gets the carry and he drives forward for a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. 11:50 in the first, no score. Second and 9 for North Medford. Stoltz under center. Bradd in the backfield to the far right. Baptiste gets the ball in motion on a wing sweep, and he flies down the right flat. Baptiste with a great block leading the way on the numbers 30, and that's where he's out of bounds on the far right sideline. A gain of, it might be enough for a first down. Oh, wow, it is. First down and 10, North Medford. How about that? And on first down and 10, they give it to Bradd, rumbling up the middle and banging forward for a gain of a couple. A gain of 8, second down and 2. We've crossed a minute in the opening quarter, no score. North Medford football. I'm a little quieter than I normally am, and I apologize for that. I'll explain after Stoltz gets the carry. And no, it's a handoff from Stoltz to Bradd. And Devin Bradd so far getting the job done. Great job by the Black Tornado tailback as he finds himself with a gain of 8 and another North Medford first down. And a screen pass out to the left flat. Caught by Josh Baptiste, and he's tackled for a loss. 2nd and long for North Medford.
Down for a loss by Braden Ryan. Back to the 41-yard line, brings up 2nd down 13.
Second and long. Brennan Stoltz goes to throw. 1v1. Looking for Jack Carpenter. Contested coverage. He comes down with it. What a catch by Jack Carpenter into Sheldon territory. And the Black Tornado have the first big play of the night. And I'm back to my normal self, folks. Sorry about that. I've been fighting the world's craziest technical difficulty. But I think I got my feet wet. And now I'm ready to call all the action here this evening. First quarter, 9:06 in the first, no score. Empty backfield set for North Medford. Baptiste motions, gets it on a wing sweep, and gets a block from Devin Bradd leading the way. Baptiste sweeping down the numbers of the 30-yard line, cuts up field on the right hash mark, and gets a yard, maybe 2. A gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 8:45 and ticking here in the first. Still no score. A great start for North Medford as Brennan Stoltz went deep to Jack Carpenter. And a pitch to Devin Bradd, sweeping down the left. Bradd to the left hash mark on 2nd and long. Gets to the Sheldon 25-yard line, a gain of 2. So it's 3rd and about 5 for North Medford. Line of scrimmage is the 25. First down marker is at the 21. So we'll say 3rd and a long 4. Stoltz in the eye under center. Pitch to Devin Bradd. They're going to play conservative here on 3rd down. Bradd started on his right tackle, then cut further to the right, veering towards the sideline. He's close to a first down. Shy of the first down where he's stopped by Sheldon, but it should be a gain of 1 or a gain of 2. Maybe 3, and 4th and 2. North Medford's going to go for it. I love the call from the Black Tornado, though they've got an ace in the hole. If they don't like the look defensively, Danny Cassette is a slot receiver on this play, and Cassette doubles as the North Medford place kicker. He is far to the left now with Devin Grafton in the slot. They're going to run. They're going to go for it. Bradd gets a carry. Bradd churning forward. The confidence pays off, and the Black Tornado convert on 4th down.
Into about 5, Illinois Medford first down.
.640 and ticking here in the first quarter. North Medford and Sheldon tied at 0. North Medford driving inside the red zone. They fake the handoff to Bradd. Play action. Brennan Stoltz under pressure. Scrambles to the left, and he's sacked. Had time to throw, but couldn't see past the trees as a forest of Sheldon Irish defenders came in hard and crashed the quarterback. Tackle for loss, 2nd and 15. Line of scrimmage is the Sheldon 21. First down marker, the Sheldon 7. So 14 yards to the sticks officially with 6 minutes in the first. Still no score. North Medford holding the ball for now half of the first quarter. Shotgun snap to Brennan Stoltz on 2nd and long. Rolls out to the right. Throws right. Caught by Jack Carpenter. Lowers his shoulder. Contact towards the end zone. He's got enough to move the sticks, and he almost had enough to score 6. 5:45 in the first. 1st and goal, North Medford. Love the play call. Whenever things get hairy for North Medford this year, they've made things simple for Stoltz. The bootleg has the bonus effect of cutting the quarterback's read in half, because you're not going to ask him to throw across his body. So whatever side he rolls to is the side he looks towards, and he found an open Jet Carpenter. First and goal from the 4. Bradd to carry, counter run, starts left, cuts right, wide open to the end zone. Touchdown, North Medford. 6-0 Black Tornado. And with 5:19 in the first, North strikes first. Devin Bradd from 4 yards out. And they show field goal formation and then back out of it. It's a swinging gate. 3 men on the left with Danny Cassette and Luke Pugliano. Everybody else on the right. Now they audible back to a proper field goal. Pugliano will hold. Cassette will attempt a kick. The point after try. Held down by Pugliano and blasted by Cassette. Right through the uprights, it's good. And North Medford leads 7-0. Devin Bradd with a game-opening touchdown. Can Sheldon respond? Tune in to find out. North up a touchdown. You're listening to North Medford football on 96.1, 580, The Game. The North Medford kickoff, a chip of a kick and a squib that's caught on a bounce by a Sheldon blocker near the Irish 30-yard line. Stopped on the 31. That's where Sheldon will begin their first drive of the night. And as they set up huddle, the scoreboard behind the Irish shows North Medford 7, Sheldon nothing. 5:17 in the first. Devin Bradd punching in a touchdown from 4 yards out. The Black Tornado really, with the kind of drive that should worry Sheldon, North didn't get cute at all. They just smashed it between the tackles a bunch with the tailback Bradd and drove the ball to the promised land for 7. 5:17 in the first. First down and 10 Sheldon from the Irish 31. A shotgun snap and a quarterback power run by Griffin Line, who trots ahead down the right flat to the 40-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Out to the 42-yard line for a gain of 12. Irish first down.
Line, the 6'2 senior, what he lacks in his arm, he's more than capable in his legs. Spread formation with 3 receivers bunched to the right, a tailback in the backfield next to Line, and that back gets the carry, trucking it right up the middle as Sheldon's Lane Shields with the handoff. Run up the middle for a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 Sheldon, approaching midfield on 2 quick, successful plays. 4:30 in the first quarter, 7-0 North Medford. And they stay with that bunch to the right. In the backfield, Line gets the snap at his knees, rolls right, throws right, and caught. Headed out to the right sideline by Braden Ryan, the 6'2 senior wideout. He crosses midfield and approaches a first down. It appears that he's a yard short. 3rd and a very pivotal 1 yard. North needs a 3-down stop right here. They lead by a touchdown, but Sheldon seems striked to answer. Shotgun snap Line, hand off to his back, and Shields with the carry. Gets the first down with ease. Needed 1, got 2, maybe 3, moves the sticks, and gives Sheldon fresh chains. First down and 10 Sheldon on the North Medford 46-yard line. Each team running the rock right now in the first quarter. 7-0 North Medford, but Sheldon might tie it up real soon. Shotgun set on first down and 10. In the backfield, Line, hands off to his back. Shields, wide open, sweep down the left. Shields with a great block, 25. And to the North Medford far left sideline, the Black Tornado 31 is where he's shepherded out. That's a 15-yard gain. That's another Sheldon first down. A 15-yard trot. He takes a breather on the sideline. And I believe Ben Melhaff is in the game in relief. Line motions for the receiver to meet him in the backfield. Fake the wing sweep, give it to Melhaff. Run up the middle. He's tripped up at the knees just inside the 30. A good run up the middle for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. 3:30 in the first quarter. 7-0 North Medford after Devin Bradd got the party started with a 4-yard scamper. But Sheldon, just as methodically as North Medford, I mean, the Black Tornado didn't have a problem moving this ball down the field whatsoever. And Sheldon, it feels like they've had an easier time than North. No third downs. No, they had one third down of 1 yard. Let's see what they have here. Fake handoff to Melhoff and a sweep by the quarterback, Griffin Line, but he runs into traffic. Red helmets and white jerseys swarm him like a flame and throw the runner down at the North Medford 30. A loss of 2, 3rd and 9. Cole Zoller and Nolan Morris, among others, applying the contact. Under 3 minutes in the first. If the defense can drum up another stop like that, they might hold Sheldon scoreless on this drive. Line in the shotgun with Melhoff behind him in a pistol set. 2 receivers left, a tight end left, and a receiver alone on the right. Line looks to the right, now left. He's blitzed. He loses the football. There's a scrum. North Medford dive for it. Do they have it? Officials deliberate, and they say Sheldon maintain possession. My goodness, what a play. Cole Zoller came in on a corner blitz, and Jaden Sandusky, inches away from the pigskin, nearly had the first turnover of the night. Instead, Sheldon maintained the ball, but this play will cost them. They were right on the edge of field goal position, and now they are well outside that mark. Line of scrimmage is the Sheldon, North Medford 41, excuse me. My ball bearing's not quite with me right now. So Sheldon will punt it away. And Josh Baptiste is back deep on the North Medford 10-yard line to receive the punt. A snap received at the waist of the punter, blasts the ball away, and Baptiste smartly watches the ball sail beyond him, fakes out the Sheldon Gunners, and watches the Irish down the football on the North Medford 5-yard line. A difficult start for North Medford, but hey, they drove 80 yards for a touchdown their last try. Let's see if they can go 95 this time. A minute 23 in the first, 7-0 North Medford. And the Black Tornado with a bend but don't break defense on that opening stand. Love what I saw from Griffin Line in the Sheldon run game, but North Medford able to keep him out of the end zone. I formation, expect a run on 1st and 10 for the North 5-yard line. It is a run. Devin Bradd with a carry up the middle. Great contact and second effort from Bradd. Ran into black Sheldon Irish jerseys, bounced off them with a run to the left, veering to the right, and inching the pigskin forward to the 10. A very tough 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5. A minute remaining in the opening quarter. And plays like that might prove the difference tonight. Now, regardless of whatever happens, you give your punt team some breathing room. Single back set with Bradd behind Stoltz. Baptiste in motion. They fake the wing sweep to Baptiste. Give it to their big hulking tailback up the middle. And Devin Bradd this time not so successful. Cloud of dust at the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1, 3rd and 4. 30 seconds now in the opening quarter. 7-0 North Medford. They break huddle with enough time for just about one more play. I formation with 2 receivers on the right. Stoltz, handoff Bradd, takes it up the middle. Big hole Bradd, breaking a tackle. He's got the first down, and he's looking for more. Carrying jerseys to the 20, and finally halted on the North Medford 26. A gain of 15, and a flag at the end of the play. First down North Medford, and maybe more. Devin Bradd doing it all. I said this week I thought he would have a chance to carry this team on his back shoulders. I didn't think he'd have to literally carry this team, but he's doing so tonight. Unbelievable start to this ball game for him. And the penalty likely will be assessed on North Medford. The Black Tornado huddle backpedals. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, though it came after the snap. So essentially wipe off those 15 yards, but wipe out the sticks too. And we should have a first down and 10 from the 11. And the officials signal for the clock to wind, so that'll do it for the first quarter. 7-0 North Medford after a 4-yard touchdown run from Devin Bradd. He is in the backfield. North Medford have possession when we begin the second quarter. Black Tornado up a touchdown. Can they add to it? Tune in to find out. You're listening to North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580, The Game. Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Bagley, and I am here at Sheldon High School in Eugene, broadcasting North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580, The Game. The Black Tornado have the ball and a 7-0 lead. First down and 10 from their own 12-yard line. Shotgun set for Brennan Stoltz. A big shot here. 1v1 down the right sideline. He bombed one to Devin Grafton, but the ball skipped off the hands of Grafton and incomplete. Tough play, great effort nonetheless, and the incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Twice tonight we've seen North Medford just tease that Sheldon defense tighter into the box and then pounce with a deep strike. Once it worked, Jet Carpenter catching a bomb. That time it didn't. I formation on 2nd down and 10. Stoltz under center. Hands off to his fullback, Jaden Sandusky. A nice little misdirection play for the Black Tornado as Sandusky scrapes off early contact from a defender and drives forward to the Black Tornado 16-yard line. A gain of 4, 3rd and 6. I've got an update from Roseburg's game against Grants Pass. The Tribe and the Cavemen knotted up at nothing after one quarter. We'll keep you updated on that as the night progresses. I formation on 3rd down and 6. He's been the star tonight. He gets another chance here. Devin Bradd sweeping down the left. He's got a first down, and he's out to the North Medford 26-yard line. A gain of 10 on 3rd and 6. 1st and 10. He's going to have 100 yards before the first half ends, folks. Right now, North Medford are feeding it to him, and Sheldon cannot stop it. 11 minutes in the opening quarter. 7-0 North Medford. Devin Bradd, I'll say his name a ton tonight. He got a 4-yard touchdown run on their first drive. He is taking a breather here as Brennan Stoltz gives it off to a fullback. They show a different formation here, get a couple of yards, and then get a penalty flag to boot. That's not a good sign. It would have been a gain of 1. Let's see what happens. Body language suggests another North Medford penalty as the Black Tornado huddle backpedals inside its own 20-yard line. The flag has been picked up, but the officiating crew signals another unsportsmanlike conduct. Not a great start for North Medford. First half, they've had 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. And it makes sense, if only because I think this is the toughest test of the season for North Medford. I think these kids are really motivated tonight. The coaching staff really motivated as well. And it's a very difficult road game. Sometimes in a situation like this, you just come out a little too chippy. You try to prove yourself a little too much against a team that you think might have gotten better of you in years past. They'll have to prove an awful lot now on this drive. 1st and 22. Stoltz, shotgun set, rolls out to the left. Nobody's there, so he tucks and runs. Stoltz with some good yardage, dancing in front of the 20-yard line on the numbers, hit by a Sheldon linebacker, but he gets back up off his feet. A gain of 7. 1st and 22 now becomes 2nd and 15. And Brennan Stoltz, looking back to the North Medford sideline, receives the signal and will deliver it to the troops. 10 minutes in the second quarter, 7-0 North Medford. And the other positive note tonight has been the time of possession, dominated by North Medford. They took about 6 minutes off on their opening drive. They've taken about 3 or 4 on the second one. Shotgun set, draw, run. Devin Bradd, a nice little hesitation move. Started right, swam to the left, and runs into Sheldon defenders, getting back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. 3rd and long. I think he actually lost some yardage. 9 minutes in the second quarter. And Colby Nairn is back to punt for North Medford on what is now 4th and 16. Sheldon go to block, but Nairn gets it away. And the punt rolls at the 40-yard line of Sheldon in front of the Irish returner. That was Jaden Doolittle waving a play off and watching North Medford down it. Sheldon possession, good field position for the Irish, 8:48 in the second quarter. They'll begin their second drive of the evening on their own 36. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Abby's. They've got a very tough question for pizza lovers, pepperoni or Hawaiian? Abby's has an answer. How about both? They've got a half pepperoni, half Hawaiian special giant pizza for just $18.99. And 3 locations in the Rogue Valley, 2 in Medford, 1 in Central Point. That's Abby's Pizza with a half and half pepperoni and Hawaiian for just $18.99. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. First down and 10, Sheldon on the Sheldon 36. They trail by 7. They start the drive with a handoff to their tailback, number 25, Lane Shields, who barrels down the left flat, crosses the 40-yard line on the numbers, and then darts up on the left hash mark to the Sheldon 44. A gain of 9, 2nd and 1. Shotgun set on 2nd and 1. Quarterback power, line, does what the play calls for. Powering down the left, breaking a tackle, and the inertia of the hit drives him to the turf at the Sheldon 48. A gain of 4. Fresh chains, 1st and 10, Sheldon. They ran the ball successfully on the first drive, but got out of schedule on a North Medford run blitz that blew up the gaps, and a North Medford corner blitz that forced a fumble. Line claps his hands, gets the snap, rolls out to the right, and throws on 1st down and 10. A lob down the right flat, caught by Jaden Doolittle, and he's roped down in North Medford territory. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Under 8 minutes in the first half, rather. 7-0 North Medford. Devin Bradd with a 4-yard touchdown run. North forced to punt on their second drive as penalties forced them into some rough situations. Sheldon, 2nd and 6. Motion in the backfield. A wing sweep for the Irish. And a great play to get Jaden Doolittle a carry. Doolittle rifling inside the North Medford 40-yard line. He's tripped up on the Black Tornado 39. Another Sheldon first down. Under 7 minutes in the second quarter. And a shotgun formation on 1st down and 10. 4 receivers, 2 spread to each side. Shields in the backfield next to line. Shields on the left. They fake a wing sweep, give it to Shields, runs up the middle, spins off one defender, hit by Jet Carpenter, the North Medford linebacker, and dropped on the Black Tornado 36. A gain of 2, 2nd and 8. 6:30 now in the second quarter. Devin Bradd, the lone scorer this evening. I thought he would get close to another one on the last drive, but North Medford penalties forced them into consecutive 1st and longs on the drive. And a couple mistakes forced them to punt the ball away. 6 minutes in the second quarter. Timeout Sheldon as Josh Line takes a breather. And the Sheldon coach, formerly from Marshfield at the 4A level, wants an opportunity to talk to the troops and scan the defense. 6:03 till halftime. We'll stay here. 7-0 North Medford. Our broadcast tonight brought to you by our friends at Westwood One Sports. That's the network that brings you the NFL every Sunday. Westwood One. Sunday, they've got Week 5 of the NFL. Wall-to-wall NFL coverage right here starts bright and early at 7 a.m. with NFL Insider, NFL Preview, and the NFL Today. Then at 10, my favorite show on the planet takes over. And I don't say that lightly. Eye on Football. It's like Red Zone for radio. Bopping and bringing you every single game of the NFL slate. At 5, live play-by-play of Sunday Night Football, Colts and Chiefs. That's all on tap right here. 96-1, 580 the game. 6 minutes left in the first half. A North Medford blitz ends a promising Sheldon second and 7, as Griffin Line rifles down the middle to a wide open tight end, but he just missed him by a couple of inches. North Medford pressure in his face forced the incompletion. 3rd down and 7. I've loved the pressure that I've seen from the Black Tornado tonight. Let's see if they dial it up here on 3rd down and 7. Line in the shotgun. Jack Carpenter blitzes. Line looks deep to the left sideline. Caught for a first down. Near the 20-yard line, the Irish snag it in. Josh Lesh with a catch. And for the first time this evening, Sheldon are in field goal range. The red zone looms large. 2 yards from the 20. Line in the shotgun on 1st down and 10. Shields in the backfield. They pitch it to him on an option play. He has the right sideline. Takes it 20, 15, lowers his shoulder for contact, and he's forced out of bounds on a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. And I've got a score update from our game in Medford tonight. Will Rubin from the Oregonian rubbing this score in because he thinks Hidden Valley is going to win. Hidden Valley leads by a touchdown, 7-0. Cascade Christian, the trailing party in that one. North Medford leads this one, but not for long. Line down the middle, has a slant towards the goal line, and now inches from the end zone. Josh Lesh, back-to-back catches on this drive, burning through the coverage. 5:20 in the second quarter. Sheldon with a 1st and goal. 7-0 North Medford. Let's see if they can keep that lead. They got to keep Sheldon out of the end zone. Can you get 4 straight stops from the 1? Line in the shotgun. Hands off to his back. No, it's a beautiful fake. Line stiff arms a defender, and he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Sheldon. Fake the broadcaster, fake the defense. That's the expression I've always used on plays like that. And if you're Sheldon, you might want to run that play again. Wow. Josh Line inches us away from a tie. 7-6 North Medford. And Hunter Anderley is on to attempt. No, excuse me. He's on to hold. While Sheldon's Jay Kartub will attempt the PAT. The kick from Kartub swims through the left upright, and it's good. 7-all. We're tied. I'll take a break and come back. Can North Medford retake the lead? Stay tuned to find out. 96-1, 580, the game. It's a beautiful night for high school football and a beautiful scoreline right now. Each team with 7, tied 7-all, 4:59 in the second quarter. North Medford possession, 1st and 10 on their 20. I formation, Brennan Stoltz with a pitch to Devin Bradd, who starts with a sweep to the left, then cuts on his left tackle and runs upfield for a gain of 2, maybe 3. 2nd and 7 on the down markers to the far right sideline of the action. 4:40 in the second quarter. Brad getting on the scoreboard tonight with a 4-yard run late first quarter. And Griffin Line answering him on the last Sheldon drive with a 1-yard scramble. 7-7. 2nd and 6 North Medford on their own 24. Brad gets another carry. Starts to the left, jukes a defender, and a cloud of dust forms on the left sideline as Brad crosses the 25-yard line. Stopped on the North Medford 26. A gain of 2. 3rd and 4.
Down at the 28-yard line for a gain of 4. 3rd down, 3.
A 3rd and short situation for the Black Tornado. In times like these tonight, They have given it to their bruising back, but he's on the sideline with a rest. Josh Baptiste in relief. They pitch to Baptiste. He's got a blocker, Sandusky, leading the way on a sweep to the right. Spins off a defender, crosses the 30, gets out to the 34, and has a North Medford first down. Conservative play calling, perhaps, by North Medford this evening, but I like the calls. You know Sheldon has speed. You know they're going to deny your receivers on the sideline routes, so you got to beat them up the middle, and that means letting that offensive line go to work. They've done well churning yardage tonight with two different backs, Bradd and Baptiste. And Baptiste stays in on first down and 10 for the North Medford 34. I formation, fullback leads the way. Baptiste gets the carry, gets to the line of scrimmage, and then to the 36, thrown down on a short gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Under 3 minutes in the first half, tied at 7. The other advantage to the run game on this North Medford drive is the more time you take off, the less opportunity Sheldon might have to answer a drive. If North Medford can go into the half with the lead, that's huge morale for this team. They lost by a rout of a score line last year. Shotgun set on 2nd and long. Throw down the middle, tipped in the air. Chance Costanzo was wide open, but the timing was off as he looked for the ball at the last second and could not come down with it. I think the Sheldon coverage is just difficult tonight. You know, you try to break through these guys, try to get a read on them. Might have been an option route down the slot for Costanzo based on the Sheldon coverage, and I'm going to guess they did a good job hiding it. The incompletion forces 3rd and 8. Another shotgun set. Baptiste to the left of Stoltz, who bootlegs to the left. Under pressure, he throws to the left sideline. Going 1v1. A catch is made. Nolan Morris cuts upfield to the end zone. Touchdown, North Medford! Nolan Morris, a comeback route down the left sideline, and then he cut down that sideline untouched for 6. 13-7 Black Tornado. Didn't do much in the opener, but he has been awesome ever since. And Danny Cassette has a chance to add to this lead. Pugliano will hold. Cassette to attempt the try. The hold held down. The kick from Cassette low and to the right. No good. 13-7 North Medford. That might prove costly as the game progresses. But the touchdown pass, a deep one from Brennan Stoltz in North Medford's own half of the field. Nolan Morris answering, and I love this play calling tonight for North Medford. I've said before that Steve Turner runs one of the most fascinating offenses in the state. I have seen him run I formation. I have seen him utilize the screen game and the fullback dive game and the draw run game on top of that, like a Swiss Army knife, getting every last move out of that I formation. But then this year, we've seen North Medford try something completely different. They'll line up in a shotgun set with the same personnel that they would show out of the I. And the end result of that is the defense doesn't know how to defend it. You bring up the safeties like it's a run play because you see run personnel on the field, and then Brennan Stoltz does what he did just there and fires deep to Nolan Morris for a long touchdown pass. 13-7 Black and Red. And they will have a kickoff attempt. Squibb landing on the Sheldon 24. The Irish were caught by surprise the last time North tried that. This time they were ready. A man on the second level collects the pigskin and takes it down the right sideline to the Sheldon 36-yard line. Last time the Irish started a drive at this spot, they added 7 points to the scoreboard. 13-7 North Medford. Devin Bradd with a first quarter run of 4 yards out. Griffin Line with a second quarter run of a yard out. And now North Medford just answering on the touchdown connection from Stoltz to Morris. Now Sheldon look like they're going to pass. First down and 10, empty backfield. Line claps his hands, gets the shotgun snap, fires quick down the right flat. Caught and open down the right sideline in front of the 40-yard line and driving forward to the Sheldon 46. A gain of 10, first down and 10 Sheldon. Empty backfield, shotgun set again on first and 10. Low snap, line rolls to the left. Under pressure, he fires left, tipped in the air. Luke Pugliano almost had a pick. Incomplete, second and 10. Great read by Pugliano. Eyes looking at the quarterback all the way and biting on the route in time to break up the play. 1:46 in the second quarter, 13-7 North Medford. So far, I think these teams are evenly matched, and that's good for the black and red. Another empty backfield shotgun set, this time second and 10. A quick snap and a quick throw. A lob down the right flat, aiming towards the sideline. Ben Melhoff with the catch, bumped out of bounds, shy of the first down marker, but enough to cross midfield. It's a gain of 5. Third and 5 on the North Medford 49-yard line. A minute 41 till halftime. A pivotal third and 5 and another passing formation. No backs. Line gets the snap, fires down the right, open towards the first down marker with a catch and run. As Hunter Underley gets the necessary yardage. And he gets a bad spot. I thought he had the first down, but the officials say no bueno. 4th and 1. So Sheldon line up in a run formation. Melhoff in the backfield. High snap, handoff Melhoff. No, beautiful fake. They scored a touchdown on this same play, and just like it tricked an opening through the defense that time, it gets one here. A first down and 10 Sheldon. A run to the sideline for a gain of 2, maybe 3, and just enough for the marker. 90 seconds left in the first half. Line in the shotgun. Melhoff in his back pocket, pistol set. He stays in the block. His line gets the snap, flushed out of the pocket to the right. He's under pressure and crushed. Hit at the 40, a gain of 2, and a painful 2-yard run in more ways than one, because you got the contact on your QB, Griffin Line, but then Sheldon also have to get to the line quick because the clock will roll. 1:05 and ticking. Second and 9. 13-7 North Medford. Josh Line doesn't like that clock dripping down. He calls timeout, his second of the night. 13-7 North Medford. Sheldon burned their second timeout. And the Irish will talk things over on 2nd and 9. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Abby's Pizza back in Medford. You know, Abby's has a tough question for pizza lovers. Pepperoni or Hawaiian? How about both? Abby's used their 2 most popular pizzas to create a half and half special. That's half pepperoni, half Hawaiian, and 100% delicious. Try a giant half pepperoni, half Hawaiian for just $18.99 at your South Medford Abby's. That's 1080 South Riverside. Also visit Abby's at 2550 Crater Lake Highway in Medford or in Central Point at 825 East Pine Street. Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. A minute and 5 left in the first half, and just 6 points separating Sheldon from North Medford. The Irish trail by 6, but they have the pigskin with a chance to answer the margin. Line in the shotgun on 2nd and 9. 3-step drop after getting the snap. Looks deep, fires, no, it's stripped. There's a strip sack, and North Medford has it. Like a comet flying through the clouds, the black tornado crushed Line, and a North Medford linebacker leapt onto the football in Sheldon territory. Jaden Sandusky with the hit, and Brandon Dominguez with a recovery. Excuse me, Brendan Pollard, they say. So I got to make note of that. He's 87 on the roster. He's wearing 40 tonight. 57 seconds till halftime, and North Medford have a golden opportunity on the second Griffin Line fumble of the night. Shotgun set, Brennan Stoltz He's got Devin Bradd in the backfield. 3 receivers left. Devin Grafton alone on the left. Snap to Stoltz. Handoff Devin Bradd. And Bradd popped on a run up the middle that goes nowhere. Great hit by Sheldon. Timeout, North Medford. 48 seconds left in the first half. The Black Tornado burned their first timeout of the night. They've got 2 remaining. And with this timeout and North Medford possession after the strip sack, 13-7 Black Tornado lead, less than a minute in the first half. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about my local show. I just talked about Abby's. I do a live broadcast out at Abby's every Wednesday night from 4 to 6, and I'm on the air every other weeknight as well. Do you love local sports? Tune in to Southern Oregon Sports Talk, weeknights from 4 to 6 p.m. right here on 96.1, 580 The Game. I talk about North Medford, South Medford, and our local high schools. I also get interviews from beat writers that cover Oregon and Oregon State athletics, and I cover the NFL and pro sports as well. Southern Oregon Sports Talk, presented by Medford BMW, weeknights 4 to 6, right here on The Game. 48 seconds till halftime. I formation, second and long. Stoltz, pressured, screen, throws to Bradd. A block upfield, 40. Bradd 30. Bradd breaking tackles into the Sheldon 25. He's finally forced out of bounds. Another big throw. North has had great success with the deep ball tonight. This time they get deep yardage on a short ball with a screen down the flat. 36 seconds left in the second quarter, and the clock is frozen. First down and 10, North Medford on the Sheldon 26. I would say inches shy of Danny Cassette's kicking range. You get a couple more yards here and you'd feel comfortable, but they're looking for more. Devin Grafton, far right. Chase Costanzo, slot right. Shotgun set, 4 receiver spread. Rolling to the right, Stoltz. Throws to the right sideline for Grafton. And the ball was low at the knees. It skips to the turf and lands incomplete. Second and 10, North Medford on the Sheldon 26-yard line. 30 seconds left in the first half and a 13-7 North Medford lead. $7-0 North after one quarter, thanks to Devin Bradd. And then Nolan Morris caught a touchdown pass. 13-7. Shotgun, snap, scramble, intercepted on a tip, and Sheldon taken the other way. Broken up by Ethan Lasby, the junior defensive tackle. He body slams a Sheldon teammate. He's so happy at the end of that play. And the Irish have done enough to stop North Medford's surge approaching halftime. 25 seconds till halftime. Line, shotgun snap, 3-step drop, fires deep. Sheldon want to score. They get it at midfield on a nice catch and run down the left sideline. Josh Lesh with his 3rd catch of the night. Under 20 seconds now, and the Irish are probably 20 to 30 yards from field goal range. They got a timeout in their back pocket. Josh Line used 2 in the first half so far. 13-7 North Medford. Clock frozen since Lesh went out of bounds on the catch. The snap to Griffin Line on 1st and 10. Has time to throw. Fires a lob down the left sideline. And out of bounds, missing everybody. Though there is a whistle at the end of the play. The officiating crew will deliberate. And I think they're going to talk about Griffin Line potentially advancing beyond the line of scrimmage. No, they got something else in mind. A North Medford penalty. Penalties proved costly for North Medford offensively this evening, as a promising North Medford drive was stalled by a pair of unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. This drive, North Medford penalty aids Sheldon and moves the ball inside the North Medford 40. A pass interference that goes awry. Ball on the 39-yard line of North Medford. Line, shotgun snap. He's pressured, and he's blitzed. That should just about settle it. 7 seconds till halftime. And the Black Tornado get pressure from Matt Bryant, the 5'10 senior D lineman. 2nd and long now. And the Irish really just have time for one more play. Timeout Sheldon. That's their last pause. 13-7 North Medford. And the Hail Mary defense might come out for the black and red. I've loved the effort in the first half by North Medford. You wanted to see them punch it in and pad the lead late second quarter, but they couldn't get it done. Brennan Stoltz's pass was tipped and picked. But so far you can say North Medford have forced 2 fumbles, forced 1 turnover, and scored both on the ground and through the air, and have the lead. So after last year where Sheldon beat you 35-6 on a gloomy Saturday, you got to say that this is an upgrade from the North Medford squad and their best chance at beating Sheldon in years. 13-7 Black Tornado. They've got 2 deep safeties on 2nd and 19. Sheldon with a 4-receiver shotgun set. 3 wides bunched to the right. 1 man alone on the left. Looks like Josh Lesh, who has caught quite a few passes this evening. And in the backfield, Lane Shields is to the right hip of his quarterback, Griffin Line. There are 9 seconds remaining in this first half. Sheldon with a snap to Line, rolls to the right, hit as he throws, fires down the right sideline, and incomplete. Diving effort from his intended receiver down the right, and Alligator Arms denying the play. The clock rolls to 0, and the officiating crews say, no, that's not right. I believe we're going to have some time added to the second quarter. Right now, no time on the clock, and they signal to the clock. They say, give us 5 seconds. 5 seconds and 1 more play. 13-7 North Medford. 3rd and 19 after the incompletion. And the other good news here on this drive is, and they'll Hail Mary pass on 3rd and a mile. Lesh incomplete, and the quarter will end, and the half will go with it. 13-7 North Medford carries a 6-point lead into halftime. That extra point might prove the difference. But right now, 6 points the difference. The black and red with a Devin Bradd touchdown run and a Nolan Morris touchdown catch from Brennan Stoltz. 13-7 North Medford leads Sheldon. I'll be back after this with a recap of the first half and a look towards the second half on 96.1 580 The Game. Hey everybody, Matt Bagley back with you on 96.1 580 The Game. It is a gorgeous night here in Eugene, and North Medford fans have a gorgeous scoreline to think about at halftime. 13-7 Black Tornado. Devin Bradd with a 4-yard touchdown run to kick off the scoring this evening. Touchdown scored late first quarter. It was 7-zip Black Tornado after one stanza. Then in the second quarter, Sheldon answered on a long touchdown drive. Griffin Line punching it in on a scramble from a yard out. 7-7 before Brennan Stoltz found Nolan Morris with a bomb. 65-yard touchdown went the Black Tornado's way. 13-7 after a missed extra point by Danny Cassette. And after a pair of turnovers, Sheldon with a strip sack recovered by North Medford. Then the Black Tornado, a pass tipped and picked by a defensive lineman. We end up 13-7 at halftime. 9:50 until the kick to conclude the halftime interval. 13-7 North Medford. I'll take a break, come back, and let you know about the other scores tonight and let you know about the one big local game tonight. I'm in Eugene. My friends in Grants Pass, they're on the road as well. And South Medford, they're playing McNary. but that's a 6A non-conference game. I'm not talking about that game. I'm talking about the craziness going on at U.S. Cellular Field in Medford, Cascade Christian and Hidden Valley. I'll update you on that game, also South and McNary, Grants Pass and Roseburg, and more right here. Stay tuned. You're listening to North Medford Black Tornado football at halftime. North Medford leading Sheldon 13-7 on 96.1, 580 the game. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580 the game. North Medford on top 13-7 at halftime. Devin Bradd with a touchdown run, and Brennan Stoltz with a long touchdown pass caught by Nolan Morris. 13-7 black and red. They've also forced 2 fumbles, recovered 1, and unfortunately almost added to their lead before the half, but Brennan Stoltz had a pass tipped and picked. 13-7, North Medford leads Sheldon in the shocker of the night. I'll be right back with halftime scores from other games after this on 96.1, 580 the game. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to North Medford Black Tornado football on 96.1, 580 the game. North Medford with a great score in the first half, 13-7. Here at halftime, they had that 6-point lead. They're warming up on the field right now, and they're getting ready for a very tough Sheldon team in the second half. Quickly, I want to update you on the other scores of note tonight. Grants Pass leads Roseburg 14-7 at halftime. Chase Coyle with an 80-yard touchdown strike, the big score of the night so far. And Cascade Christian trailing Hidden Valley 14-7 at halftime. I'll be back after this with a third quarter here. Sheldon trailing your North Medford Black Tornado 13-7. Back after this on 96.1, 580 the game. Hey everybody, Matt Bagley back with you. 96.1, 580 the game. Sheldon trails North Medford 13-7. And if you don't understand the significance of that, here it is. The Irish crushed North Medford last year, 35-6. They routed North Medford the year before. They blew out North Medford the year before that. I'll say this. I was at North Medford from 2006 to 2010. June of 2010 is when I graduated. I never saw North Medford beat Sheldon. When I moved back to the Rogue Valley to cover local sports radio 3 years ago, North Medford lost to Sheldon. They lost to Sheldon. They lost to Sheldon. They have never beaten Sheldon when I've watched these games, folks. Tonight, they're beating Sheldon. The runners-up for the state championship game last year and the defending Southwest Conference champs are looking up to your North Medford Black Tornado. That is incredible to me. Devin Bradd with a 4-yard touchdown run. Brennan Stoltz with a deep touchdown strike. And the Black Tornado defense with a strip sack recovered by Brendan Pollard. The difference on the scoreboard so far this evening, 13-7 North Medford. In the second half, expect a tighter game, one that's going to be much more difficult for Sheldon to seize advantage of. But at the same token, I think that if North Medford holds serve, they can hold on and win. And back to the action here. We've got a kickoff to start the third quarter. And Sheldon take that kickoff to the Irish 34-yard line. And a handoff here on 1st down and 10 for Sheldon from their own 35-yard line as Lane Shields barrels forward up the middle on a run beyond the Sheldon 40 out to the Irish 44-yard line. A gain of 9, 2nd and 1. 11:30 in the third. Still 13-7 North Medford. Line, shotgun snap on 2nd and 1 to Shields. Run up the middle, has the yard, swarmed by white jerseys. And moves the sticks. Though there appeared to be an injury on the field. Shields got up in a bit of a pain and hobbles to the sideline. And And on first down and 10, line, play action fake, fires deep, going for Lesh, almost intercepted. Josh Baptiste, deep safety, read the play all the way and just couldn't snare it down. 11:02 in the third, 13-7 North, second down and 10. And on second and 10, line gets a shotgun snap for Sheldon. Tucks and runs. Quarterback power. Breaks a tackle, and he's got a hold of the end zone. Griffin Line showing his wheels. Pushed out by the last defender as he raced all the way down the left sideline to the North Medford 8-yard line. Nolan Morris denying a touchdown run from 54 yards out. First and goal, Sheldon, and that's the first big play of the night for the Irish. 10:50 in the third. They trail by 6. First and goal from the 8. Handoff up the middle, and tripped on a run off his left tackle. Lane Shields got popped there. A gain of maybe 1. We'll say second and goal from the 7. Second and goal from the 7, 13-7 North Medford. 10:15 in the third. Sheldon ball on the goal line. Line with a speed option. Pitch to Melhoff. Fleeing down the right sideline. He's got an opening, and he takes it for 6. Touchdown, Sheldon. We're tied at 13. Took the Irish less than 2 minutes to tie this ball game. Tied at 13, and the extra point try crushed through the uprights by Jake Kartube. Sheldon takes the lead. North Medford squander 14-13 Sheldon, 10:07 in the third. And I'm going to stay here, folks, because I used my third quarter break at the end of the halftime segment. So I'll stay right here and thank our sponsors at Abby's Pizza. You know, Abby's has a very tough question for pizza lovers. Pepperoni or Hawaiian? Hey, how about both? That's Abby's Legendary Pizza with 2 great locations in Medford, 1080 South Riverside and 2550 Crater Lake Highway. Or try 825 East Pine Street in Central Point. Abby's Pizza with a half and half pepperoni, half and half Hawaiian, 100% delicious, just $18.99. That's Abby's, a legendary pizza tradition. And the kickoff goes into the end zone.
Hit by Barnum goes into the end zone for the touchback, first and 10 at the 20.
First down and 10, North Medford from their own 20-yard line. Brennan Stoltz, I formation under center. Devin Bradd behind him on first and 10. Josh Baptiste goes from the slot to the backfield, and they snap, hand off to Baptiste. Wing sweep. He starts left, cuts up field on the left hash mark, and gets out to the North Medford 22, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. 14-13, Sheldon on top by a point. I've been fighting technical difficulties tonight, so that explains my muteness. I apologize, folks. Not my finest effort. North Medford with a fine effort, though. I formation, Devin Bradd with a carry on 2nd and long. Bradd sweeps to the left and darts down the left sideline for some free yardage. Another nice run by the North Medford tailback. I think he'll cross 100 by the end of the night. He gets enough for a first down and has North Medford first down and 10 on the Black Tornado 30-yard line. 9:18 in the third, trailing by a point. North Medford led by 6. They led by as much as 7 tonight. But right now, Sheldon with the advantage. Fake the handoff to Bradd on first down and 10. Fire deep down the right. Jack Carpenter with a catch. Breaks a tackle. Carpenter down the right sideline, 30. Carpenter another broken tackle to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, North Medford. 70 yards to pay dirt, and the Black Tornado lead by 5. The play of the year for the North Medford squad as Carpenter broke 3 tackles, stiff-armed a defender at the 5, and he was nudged by a Sheldon defender at the end. They couldn't bring him down, and he leapt over the pylons on the right sideline for 6. 19-14 North Medford. Brennan Stoltz with 2 deep touchdown strikes tonight. That's the advantage of the play-action game, folks. And North's going to go for it. A 2-pointer makes it a 7-point game. Stoltz in the eye. Handoff Bradd. Starts left, cuts right, runs up the middle, and he's in. The 2-point try is good. North Medford 21, Sheldon 14. What a play, what a play. And now things get hairy. It took Sheldon less than 2 minutes to score. It took North Medford less than 2 minutes to score. All of a sudden, what was a standstill in the first half, smash mouth Lombardi football, has turned into a shootout. I cannot believe it, folks. I really can't. I'm so excited. I'm so hopeful that North Medford holds on just because I've never seen the Black Tornado win at Sheldon. I was a student at North Medford. My gorgeous fiance, we were in the North Medford marching band. We never saw anything like this. Kickoff, squib, bouncing 20, rolling 15, and caught by Sheldon shy of their own 15-yard line. They drive down the right sideline. They run into traffic, and North Medford forms a scrum just in front of the Sheldon 20-yard line, denying the runner. His forward progress is halted at the Sheldon 25, and that's where the Irish will start their drive. 8:54 in the third, a touchdown difference. Brennan Stoltz with 2 strikes through the air, finding Jack Carpenter and finding Nolan Morris on deep play-action passes. And Devin Bradd punching in a 4-yard touchdown and a 2-yard 2-point try. 21-14 Black Tornado. They had to go for 2 because they missed an extra point late first half. Sheldon with 2 touchdowns. Griffin Line doing the damage. And Line in the shotgun on first down and 10. Will clap his hands, get the snap. Hand off to his back. That is Melhoff. Ben Melhoff, the 6'3" running back. Gets out to the Sheldon 27-yard line on a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Under 9 minutes in the third. And it's been the tale of the season. Quick first half, long second half. Let's see if that keeps up. Shotgun set on 2nd and 7. Line fakes a handoff to his back, keeps it himself, sweeps down the right, and gets popped. Jack Carpenter lays the lumber. He is my favorite hitter on this North Medford defense, just night after night with crunching hits. And he delivers one there to the QB line, who, to his credit, gets up and shakes off the bruises. A gain of 4, 3rd and 4, maybe 3. Line in the pistol on 3rd and short. Gets the snap, hands off to his back, runs up the middle, gets to the line of scrimmage, and he's thrown down! A great spot, a yard shy of the first down marker. But this is a very, very crucial moment for Sheldon. Do you go for it with a yard to gain, or do you punt the ball away? I think it's too early to go for it. Josh Lyon agrees. Sheldon head coach signals the punt team out onto the field, and the Irish will set up their defense. Now if North Medford can take advantage and add a touchdown in the lead, this game can get awfully interesting. A Sheldon punt on the way from Jake Hartube, who awaits the snap, receives the snap, gets it, fires, and Josh Baptiste will play center fielder, watching the ball in the air 50, 40, 30, 20, and rolling after a bounce on the turf inside the North Medford 20, downed by Sheldon on the Black Tornado 16-yard line. So Sheldon content to let their defense do the work. They play the field position game, and they hit jackpot with a huge swing of the field position. First and 10, Black Tornado. Originally, I said 16-yard line, but it's spotted on their 12-yard line. Brennan Stoltz in the eye from the 12. Gets the snap. Hands off to Devin Bradd. Who else? I formation. Run up the middle by Bradd. And he takes it to about the North Medford 15. I'd say a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. I've got an update from our other locally relevant 6A games. South Medford at home tonight hosting McNary, and they lead the Celtics 21-9 at halftime. Stoltz under center on 2nd and 7. Fake the wing sweep to Baptiste, rolling in motion, and give it to Devin Bradd, the hero tonight from the tailback position. Starting left, staying left, and carrying black jerseys down the left hash mark. A gain of 5, 2nd and 7 becomes 3rd and 2. Under 6 minutes in the third, and Will Rubin from the Oregonian is here tonight. Will's got to love this play calling from North. He said that my favorite thing that North did in that first half was they ground the clock to a pulp, and they do it again here. Misdirection. Go wing sweep, fake it, give it to Bradd. This time Sheldon was ready for it. The Irish blitz the gaps and blow up the play, shy of the first down marker and shy of the line of scrimmage. A tackle for loss. So Josh Line bet that his defense would hold firm, and they did so. The loss forces North Medford to punt it away. Under 6 minutes in the third quarter, North Medford up a touchdown, and Colby Nairn breaks huddle, leading a punt formation. The Irish want to aim to block it. They had no returners. Now they motion a man back deep as Nairn gets the snap, blasts it away. Jaden Doolittle waves the punt off, now scoops it up at midfield. Doolittle waved dead by the officiating crew. They say that he cannot advance the ball because he signaled fair catch. Now, I don't agree with that. The ball hit the turf. The Sheldon coaching staff is having a word with the officiating crew. The ball hit the turf, but it's not going to matter because of an inadvertent whistle. They should not have called fair catch there. And the officials are talking it over, but that was an inadvertent whistle. They can signal with their arms outstretched all they want that Doolittle waved fair catch, but it doesn't matter if the ball doesn't get caught. 21-14, Sheldon trail by 7. Sheldon possession of the football on the Irish 47-yard line. So North Medford catch a break. Line in the shotgun. 3 receivers left. 1 man alone on the right. Line gets the snap. Hands off to his back, who sweeps down the left. A great block from his left tackle as Blaine Shields crosses North Medford territory. Shields to the 45, slammed to the turf on the left hash mark of the field. A gain of 8, 2nd and 2. And Line will clap his hands, get the 2nd and short snap. Another carry to his back. This time they change things up. And Shields, with a run to the other side now, gets the first down marker. Levi Griffin makes the tackle for North Medford. Sheldon now doing the same thing North Medford did. Killing the clock. 4 minutes left in the third. Sheldon trail by a touchdown. 21-14 North Medford. Ball on the North Medford 39-yard line. Griffin line in the shotgun. Has 4 receivers, 2 spread to each side, and Melhoff in the backfield. An option pitch to Melhoff on 1st down and 10. He darts down the left sideline. Hit going out of bounds, and he draws a penalty flag. Likely an illegal hit against North Medford. A 3-yard gain before the hit. And the officiating crew looks at the Sheldon sideline with the signal. A personal foul against the Black Tornado. Penalties are absolutely enraging the North Medford coaching staff. That was one thing I heard from my friend at the Oregonian, Will Rubin. It's great that our state's paper of record set him down to this one in Eugene tonight. Will told me that back in the first half, he said Coach Turner looked like he wanted to kill somebody. And I laughed. And Steve is always known for his cool head. A shotgun set for Sheldon after the penalty. A quick screen down the right flat, breaking a tackle, getting near the 10. Another big Sheldon play. As Braden Ryan took the catch and ran, and has another Sheldon first down. And I think he's a yard shy of the 10-yard line. So 1st down and 10, Sheldon on the 11. They have 11 yards to the end zone with just over 3 minutes in the third. Sheldon possession, North Medford up a touchdown. Line in the shotgun, handoff Melhoff, run up the middle, gets inside the 10, towards the 5, and stopped at the 5, a gain of 6, 2nd and 5. 5 to the first downs, or I should say 4 to the first down, and 5 to the end zone. 3:10 in the third. 2 North Medford passing touchdowns, a Devin Bradd rushing touchdown. But Sheldon aimed poised to tie it up. On 2nd and short, Line will run it himself. Line to the goal line, cloud of dust. He's got the first down. And now Sheldon, for the 2nd time tonight, have 1st and goal from the 1. (21-14) North Medford. 1st and goal, Sheldon from the 1-yard line. They scored a touchdown on a misdirection the last time they had this shot. Line fakes a handoff, and he keeps it himself for another score. Touchdown, Sheldon. 1 point away from our 2nd tie tonight. Sheldon tied it up at 7 early 2nd quarter, and they tie it at 21 late 3rd. The Irish came in 1-3, winning their first game of the season last Friday. But you can throw the record out right now. Starting off Southwest Conference play, just a single point separates them. Jake Cartube can change that. He lines up for the extra point try. The snap held down. The kick from Khartoum, a missile, sky high and through the uprights. It's good. Tied at 21 with 2:33 till we end the third. The running game and the short passing game, just too much for North Medford to defend on that drive. But the Black Tornado have an ace up their sleeves as Brennan Stoltz has notched 2 deep touchdown strikes. The play-action game, North Medford's best friend tonight. They give it to Devin Bradd on first down and second down and sometimes third down, and then sometimes they fake out the defense and pinch those linebackers in up tight and throw it right over their heads. I hope they go back to that well on this drive because I think North Medford has been the better team tonight despite the scoreline. Tied at 21, 2:33 in the third. And I'm just throwing this out there just as a broadcaster, just as a play-by-play guy without a color guy. I think this would be a great time for a Sheldon onside kick. You haven't had an answer to the North Medford offense tonight. The best answer might be to keep it out of their hands. Khartoum places the ball on the tee. His kickoff team is even. Half of them on the left, half of them on the right. And North Medford have Devin Bradd back deep to receive. The kick from Khartoum is an honest one. Sky high into the air and deep, landing in the back of the end zone and rolling out of play. A touchback, North Medford possession on the Black Tornado 20. 2 minutes, 33 seconds till we close the third quarter. Nothing to separate these squads right now as Griffin Line has 3 Sheldon touchdowns. Brennan Stoltz with 2 passing touchdowns for North Medford. Devin Bradd with a rushing touchdown that he notched midway through the first quarter. Stoltz under center, an I formation to begin the drive. First down and 10, and a fullback dive up the middle. Devin Blankenship. I love the call. Gets a yard, maybe 2, 2nd and 8. That's the kind of play that just keeps the defense honest. You want them to key in on Devin Bradd and catch him sleeping with a fullback barreling 8 or 9 yards down the field. The yardage wasn't to North Medford's liking on that play, but the result might just do enough. Shotgun on 2nd and long. Throw down the left flat. Caught by Devin Grafton. He's got the first down. Taking the ball down the right sideline to the North Medford 40, where he's sandwiched by 2 Sheldon defenders. First down and 10, Black Tornado. Tied at 21, under 2 minutes in the third. We've seen I formation, we've seen shotgun, we've seen runs, we've seen deep passes. We see a shotgun, 4 receiver spread on first down and 10 for the North Medford 40. Stoltz with Devin Bradd on his right hip. Stoltz gets the snap, hands off Bradd, who sweeps right to left, crosses the line of scrimmage, and gets a yard, maybe 2. 2nd and a long 8. I'll say 9 after deliberation. A minute remaining in the third quarter now. Sheldon with a lot of defensive substitutions here on 2nd and 9. North Medford, I think they're largely keeping their huddle intact. A shotgun set with 3 receivers bunched left. Grafton, the 4th receiver, on the right. And Bradd in the backfield next to Stoltz. Snap to Stoltz. Fires deep to the right. Carpenter with a catch. Oh, he dropped it at the last minute. He had to leap up into the air and outstretch his arms to collect it. Came down with a football, but Sheldon, quick in pursuit, popped off the football thanks to some contact, and the incompletion forces 3rd and 9. I love the play call, however. A corner route for Jack Carpenter. And he stays in the set here. They have 3 receivers bunched to the left with Carpenter, the tight end, in the slot. Stoltz rolls out to the right. Shotgun set. He's under pressure. He has to throw. Fires down the right. Devin Grafton caught the football, and he's got the first down. There is a scrum at the end of the play as a Sheldon defender fought for a fumble. but they say ground rule. Grafton was on the turf. So North Medford keep possession with 36 seconds left in the third and a fresh set of chains. 21 all. We are tied, but North Medford has the football in Sheldon territory. Under 30 seconds now. Stoltz breaks the huddle, leads an I formation. Sandusky the fullback, Bradd the tailback. Give it to Devin Bradd, run up the middle. Bradd with a huge hole, 40. Bradd 35, shaking defenders and dusting them off, approaching the Sheldon 30 with 14 seconds to go. Another North Medford first down, and likely the final play of the third quarter. That is, North will not no huddle. They will let the clock drip down, and the Black Tornado move to the final frame, holding the football deep in enemy territory, tied at 21. Can North Medford add to the lead? Tune in to find out on 96.1, 580 the game. First down and 10, North Medford coming out of the third quarter. They've got an I formation run from the 32-yard line of Sheldon. They give it to Devin Bradd, who sweeps down the left, breaks a billion tackles, pinballing through contact down the alleyway, as Vince Lombardi would call it. Gets inside the Sheldon 30 to the Irish 25, and finally inertia freezes at the Sheldon 21. A gain of 11 and a North Medford first down. 11:40 in the third. Tied at 21. North Medford has had the lead on multiple occasions tonight. Sheldon's tied it up every time. Bradd with a carry on 1st and 10. Starts right, jukes and hesitates, and then flames forward. Gets inside the Sheldon 20-yard line. There's a flag at the end of the play. And body language tonight has been unkind to North Medford. But this one looks like a Sheldon penalty, as Devin Bradd's helmet got ripped off. And he's ticked off. He's mad. He's angry at Sheldon. The scoreboard just turned off as well. The officiating crew are going to talk over this penalty. And Devin Bradd is awfully frustrated. His helmet is ripped off. The coaching staff want to cool him down. I think we might have an ejection, folks. The officiating crew walk over to the coaching staff at North Medford's sideline. We might have an ejection. The coaches tell Devin Bradd to get back out there. And the penalty is against Sheldon. Now, legally, I don't know if they can let Devin Bradd back in, because the OSAA rule is if your helmet gets ripped off, you got to step out for a play. Tied at 21. The penalty is the first Sheldon penalty of note tonight, and it sets up North Medford with a goal-to-go situation. 9 yards to the end zone. Stoltz in the eye. Pitch to Bradd. 1v1. Breaks a tackle. Cuts to the right sideline towards the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds. A penalty flag on the far sideline might send this play back null. 11-12 in the third. Tied at 21. My guess is a North Medford penalty, because we've seen a lot of those tonight and very few on Sheldon. 11-12 in the third, and North Medford starts moving backward. Regardless, I think this is inside Danny Cassette's kicking range. He hit a 35-yarder to tap the end of the first half in the opening game of the season. So he's got the distance, but he hopes that they won't have to use him. First and goal from the 19 now. The worst kind of penalty in a goal-to-go situation, because you can't just get a 1st and 10 and try over. You got to get all of it. You got to get everything. 19 yards to the end zone and salvation, and you might just see a 4-down territory for North Medford. They are tied with 11 minutes in regulation. The clock rolls The run led to the penalty. And instead of 2nd and goal from the 4, North have 1st and goal from the 19. So Brennan Stoltz, in an effort to get that yardage back, lines up in a shotgun formation. Looks to the right, fires down the middle, going for Carpenter in triple coverage. He could not come down with the football, got smashed at the goal line, and the pass landed incomplete. I will say this, though, even though the Sheldon coverage was dynamite, Stoltz found him on the throw. Just didn't have enough mustard on the football, and it landed in front of Carpenter. 2nd and 19 now. If they get 19, they get a touchdown. Another shotgun set. Bradd to the right of Stoltz. Shotgun snap. Under pressure, he fires. Cassette wide open, and it skips off his hands, incomplete. A laser down the left sideline for an open Danny Cassette. If he catches that ball, he has 6 points, and I think he knows it. That's one of those ones that later in the season, when you have a little more experience under your belt, you just look for the football first and then look for the end zone second. I think he got his wires crossed. His priorities a little bit mixed. Tied at 21, 3rd and goal for the 19. North have been conservative here on 3rd and long tonight. Not so right now. Stoltz rolls out to the right, fires across his body, has a man who cannot come down with a catch. Devin Grafton was open, but the pass was a tough one. Stoltz throwing from across his body, and a defender broke it up. Incomplete. 4th and goal for the 19. And now Danny Cassette comes out for the kick of the year. He hit a 35-yarder at the season opener against McNary. This will be a 36-yarder. Luke Pugliano will spot on the 26-yard line of Sheldon. The hash mark right down the middle. The snap, the kick, Cassette, not enough distance. The ball dropping shy of the crossbar. No good. And Sheldon's defense with an exclamation point on that drive. Stop North Medford shy of the end zone. Tied at 21. 10:31 to go.
Once again, tonight's winning 50-50 round will take it 289-437. If you got that winner, please come see these lovely ladies right up here in the press box. 289-437. We'll give you just a few minutes. If we don't get a winner, we'll call another one.
And Sheldon have a chance to take their 2nd lead of the night. They led 14-13 early 3rd. It's tied at 21 right now. North's defense has had trouble the last couple drives. Sheldon run up the middle on 1st down and 10 as Lane Shields weaves and rolls and finds a gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Griffin Line as well, exceptional with his legs tonight. The arm, not so much. I think he has 1 pass completed on the night. No, I stand corrected. He's had 1 in the second half. I think he's had 3 on the night. Handoff here on 2nd and 4. And Shields unable to match the 1st down tally. Run up the middle, gets a yard, nothing more. If North's defense can hold, forget about that field goal miss. We still got everything to play for here. Early 4th quarter, tied at 21. Sheldon, 4 receivers bunched to the right. Line rolls to the right. He's pressured. He fires quick. It's caught. A diving grab, and Sheldon have the 1st down as the tight end, Taylor Cisneros, the 6'2 man, made the play and took it beyond the markers all the way to the Sheldon 37-yard line before rolling out of bounds. Tied at 21, 1st down and 10, Sheldon on their own 37. Same formation, 4 receivers on the right, 1 man alone left. I see SOU do this in the college game every Saturday. Sheldon want to use it, take advantage of that here. They motion a back into the backfield, Shields, and hand it off to him. He takes it up the middle and grinds ahead beyond the Sheldon 40 to the Irish 43. A gain of 5, 2nd and 5. 21 all. We are tied after Brennan Stoltz found Jet Carpenter on a deep touchdown strike to make it a 7-point North Medford lead. But Griffin Lyon answered with a scramble from a yard out. 2nd and 5. Shotgun set for Lyon. Claps his hands, gets the snap, speed option. He'll keep. He runs up the middle, juking a defender and lunging the pigskin forward just a yard shy of midfield. A gain of 7. That's enough for a first down. First down and 10, Sheldon. Tied at 21. A yard away from the 50. Tied at 21. First down and 10. The shotgun snap to Line. He's blitzed. He fires quick. Rifle down the right, and it's broken up by Luke Pugliano. A nice night for him. His second deflection. The first was almost an interception. North have had 2 of those near miss INT attempts as Pugliano swatted one pass and the deep safety, Josh Baptiste, batoned another. North Medford stacked the box on 2nd and 10. Sheldon have 1 receiver outside, 3 of them bunched. Shotgun set for Line, who gets the snap, hands off Melhoff, big hole to the left. Melhoff sweeps to the left into North Medford territory, cuts up the left hash mark, and he's tripped up on the Black Tornado 44. A gain of 6. 3rd and 4. Third and short for Sheldon. They stay in the same formation that has proven fruitful on this drive. Line in the shotgun, claps his hands, speed option Line. It's a power play as he runs inside the North Medford 40, and he's roped down in front of the first down marker. Another set of fresh chains for Sheldon, tied at 21. The ground game working for both teams tonight, so why go anywhere else, right? Tied at 21. They are grinding this clock on the ground. 7:05 in the 4th. And I get the feeling North Medford has run out of options to stop this run game. Line in the shotgun, low snap, pitches it on an option. His man breaks a tackle, darts down the left sideline, breaks another tackle, and gets inside the North Medford 30 before finally being shoved out of bounds. Ben Melhoff having himself quite the evening. 6:41 in the 4th. Sheldon, like a shark smelling blood, inside the North 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 26. Shotgun snap for Line, bobbles the snap, gets it back, and takes the broken play up the middle, back to the line of scrimmage. A gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Sheldon with 2 fumbles in the first half, one of which was recovered by North Medford. They almost had a third there as Line got the snap and it bounced off his hands, but he scooped it in midair. 6 minutes left in the 4th. Sheldon possession in a tie ball game. Shotgun set for Line. High snap. Now he hands off to Melhoff, who's had some success on this drive. This time, broadcaster jinx. He slips and trips on the turf near the line of scrimmage. A gain of 2. 3rd and 7. And now it's judgment time for the North Medford defense. They have gone mano-a-mano with Sheldon tonight. They need one more stop. They need to keep this tie. They need to bend but not break. 3rd and long. Line, low shotgun snap. He's pressured. He scrambles to the left. Now backpedals. Throws a prayer down the left flat. And it's low, incomplete. trying to find Carter Neumann, the tight end, in the left slot, and they just could not connect. So Sheldon will try a field goal. North Medford aimed a field goal from almost the same spot, and the end result was a miss. Now let's see what Jake Cartube can dial up. At least that was my expectation, and indeed it is. Cartube is on to attempt a 42-yard field goal. Wow. The snap, low, the hold, bobbled, it's a fake, it's a broken play, they throw, wide open, breaking a tackle, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Sheldon. Whether that was by design or just by pure luck, Sheldon, a fake field goal pass, and they score a touchdown, 27-21 Irish with 5:14 to go. Unbelievable. You feel like the air has just been popped out of North Medford's balloon. 5:14 in the fourth. Sheldon with a late touchdown. Hunter Anderley will hold the snap down. High snap. He gets it, places it, and Cartube knocks it through. I'll take our final break of regulation. Sheldon on top by a touchdown. Can North Medford answer? Tune in to find out. 96-1, 580 the game. A Cartube kickoff sails through the end zone for another touchback, and North Medford trail Sheldon by a touchdown after that very impressive fake field goal. I still am shaking my eyes in disbelief because it genuinely looked like a broken play. The holder scooped up a rolling botched snap, rolled out to the right, and threw right to a wide open man for a touchdown. 28-21, Sheldon leads by 7. North Medford aim to answer. They might just on one play. Oh my goodness, Devin Bradd tripped up by the last defender on a sweet misdirection down the right. He's got the first down. North Medford possession of the football on the Black Tornado 35, a gain of 15. And an update from Grants Pass, where the home team Grants Pass leads Roseburg 28-14 after 3. I've heard Hidden Valley leads Cascade Christian in Medford 35-7. And South Medford leads McNary 21-9. All games in the second half. 28-21 Sheldon here. First down and 10, North Medford on their 35. Shotgun set. Stoltz arms outstretched, gets the snap. Under pressure, stays in, runs away, scrambles from one man, but can't break free. The Irish rip him down 2 yards shy of the line of scrimmage for a short sack, but a sack nonetheless. 2nd and 12. Four minutes left in the fourth. 2nd and 12 for North Medford. The clock is dripping. They got a 4-receiver shotgun spread on 2nd and long. Stoltz with the snap. He's pressured. He throws down the middle, close to an intended receiver, Jack Carpenter. The Sheldon fans want intentional grounding, and I don't think they'll get it. 3:52 in the fourth. The incompletion sets up 3rd and 11. 28-21 Sheldon, and it's got to be 4-down territory for the Black Tornado. Shotgun set. Stoltz fires deep, fires quick, tipped and almost picked. Miscommunication as Devin Grafton went one way and Stoltz threw behind him, back shoulder. The Sheldon secondary almost with an emphatic punch at the end of this fourth quarter. And North Medford, true to form, will show going for it on 4th and 11. Steve Turner is going to trust the troops. The Sheldon crowd on their feet. They up the volume. Stoltz with a signal from the coaching staff. Shotgun formation. Bradd to his right. 4th and 11. High snap. Stoltz rolls out. Sets. Now has to scramble the other way. Lobs to Carpenter down the left. Carpenter breaks one tackle. Carpenter with a stiff arm. He's got the first down. Jet saves the day. Jet Carpenter. All hustle and fight. And the Black Tornado have new life just shy of midfield as Carpenter caught a lob down the left flat, had a linebacker eager to stop him shy of the yard to gain, and he said, hey, smell this grass. Nifty stiff arm from Jet, and it's 1st down and 10. I formation, pitch to Devin Bradd. He starts left, cuts right, now back to the left, breaks through, Bradd to the 30, Bradd to the 20, breaks a tackle, and he's gone! Touchdown, North Medford! Devin Bradd! Cloud of dust, and he broke through for 6. 28-27 Sheldon. And Brennan Stoltz is still on the field. I think North Medford might go for 2. They're going for it. Danny Cassette is waved off the field. North Medford wants the lead. I love the call. Steve Turner's got confidence in his offense. One of the highest scoring teams in Oregon. He thinks they can get 2 instead of 1, and he thinks they can get that lead back. 3:06 in the 4th. North wants to win. I formation. They hand off to Bradd. Runs up the middle. Stopped at the line. Second effort. Does he get there? No! Sheldon hold firm. The Irish lead by 1. I love the call. But now you just got to hope that you can stop Sheldon, that you can burn those timeouts, that you get the time on your side, you get the ball back with time to spare, and you get one more chance at it. 28-27 Sheldon. I would hate to see it come down to that. Devin Bradd gave it everything he had, but ultimately was stopped inches shy of 6. Wow. 3:06 to go in the 4th quarter. North Medford trailing by a point now after the missed 2-point try. They've left 3 points on the board after a missed extra point and a missed 2-pointer. They tried a field goal earlier in the 4th that sailed shy of the crossbar, and they'll chip an onside kick, but before they get a chance, it's blown dead by the officiating crew. They say North Medford was offsides. I liked the 2-point try. I don't like the onside kick. I think that's too aggressive there. Sheldon was ready for it all the way. And honestly, if I'm North Medford, I just pin the Irish back. Just play honest. You got 3 timeouts. You just got to hope that you can stop Griffin Line and the Irish run game, which unfortunately they haven't been able to do tonight. 28-27, Sheldon leads by a single point. And you never know. If you get a fumble, they've forced 2 line fumbles tonight. You get a 3rd fumble, or you get an INT, suddenly North Medford are back in it. Squib kick here. sails past a pair of Sheldon blockers. They'll dive on the football shy of their own 20-yard line, and that's more like it for North Medford. A play like that where it just squibs in an uncomfortable direction. They don't really see it coming. And North Medford pin the Irish back. They'll try to play defense and clock and field position and get this football one more time. But I know Steve Turner, I know what he's thinking on the other side. He might not get another chance at it. Griffin Line, for all his flaws as a passer, is a very special runner from the quarterback position. And he has led the Irish with multiple touchdown runs tonight as they have taken a late 1-point lead over North Medford. 28-27 Sheldon, 3:06 in the fourth. Sheldon ball, first down and 10 on their own 19-yard line. Shotgun set with a back in the backfield, Lane Fields. They motion an H-back into the slot, give it to Line, quarterback power. He breaks through, he's got the first down. And now with 3 minutes in the fourth, Sheldon have at least 3 more runs. That is not what you wanted to see. They can take about 30, 40 seconds on each play. They'll leave less than a minute when it's all said and done if they play their cards right. Shotgun set for Line. First and 10 from the 30. North Medford stacking the box, playing the run all the way. A pass could kill him here. Line gets the snap, rolls out to the right, quarterback keeper. And he's got a gain of a couple, but he lost the football. He lost the football, and North Medford have it. Prayers answered as the Black Tornado have the football with 2:21 to go. Unbelievable. Sheldon played it safe. They trusted their best runner, and he fumbled for the third time tonight. 28-27 Sheldon, and it's anybody's ball game now. 2:21 to go. Brennan Stoltz leaping with jubilation on the sideline. Now he runs to the huddle. Delivers a play to his offense and breaks huddle on I formation. Devin Bradd just had a long touchdown run. They give it to him here. He has a nice gain to start the drive. Driving defenders, a gain of about 4, 2nd and 6. With all 3 timeouts and 2 minutes left in this ball game. 2nd down and 6, North Medford. The traveling fans want a little hurry-up tempo. As Stoltz breaks huddle, and North goes back to the I. Play action might be the call here. They pitch it to Bradd. He sweeps to the right. He cuts up field. He gets to the line of scrimmage, and then forward momentum and strength and fury gets him all the way to the Sheldon 26, a gain of 3. 3rd and 4, and there were 90 seconds left in this game. Still a very relaxed tempo from North Medford. 1:20 on the clock as Stoltz gets the play from the coaching staff. The fans from Medford frustrated. I don't blame them, but I trust North Medford. 1:10 on the clock, 3rd and short. Stoltz fakes the handoff, fires to the right, and tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. It'll all come down to this. North converted a 4th and long on their previous scoring drive. Now here's a 4th and short, and they'll burn a timeout. Steve Turner wants to make sure that he has the perfect play dialed up. He's got 2 more timeouts left, and he's got 1 play to keep this game alive. 28-27 Sheldon, 1:04 in the fourth. This game got a little bit closer as the game I'm looking at right now, a text from Joey Keyran at Roseburg Radio. He says Grants Pass 28, Roseburg 21, with about 7 minutes in the fourth. That game is a 1-score game. This game is a 1-point game. 1:04 to go. And those 3 points, really the difference. Danny Cassette missed extra point in the first half, and a 2-point conversion attempt. They gave it to Devin Bradd. He advanced beyond the line of scrimmage, and Sheldon, like a wall, held firm. 28-27 Sheldon. I formation on 4th and short. Stoltz under center. The crowd on their feet. North Medford on the ropes. Stoltz, pitch to Bradd. Sheldon blitz, but Brad's got a hole. He breaks a tackle. He's got the first down. No. He got to the line. He got an inch away from the line to gain. And Sheldon will win. Sheldon are going to win, folks. Devin Bradd. He has carried this team all night. They asked him to carry North Medford again on 4th and 4, and he was stopped inches shy. Turnover on downs, and victory formation for Sheldon. 2 snaps, and it'll be over. 28-27 Irish. The snap, the kneel, and the clock begins to drip under 50 seconds. I have loved the effort from North Medford tonight, and I still have hope. I still believe North Medford can win this conference this year, but now they need help. The Irish have breathing room because they'll have the head-to-head advantage. Even if they lose a game, they'll have a tiebreaker over North Medford. 20 seconds now, one more kneel, and now it's over. 28-27 Sheldon. North Medford comes so close, but can't seal the deal. And they lose their first game of the season, and they lose their first Southwest Conference game, and they are now 0-1 in the SWC standings. But it didn't happen without a fight. 28-27 Sheldon. I'll be back with a post-game recap and our player of the game after this on 96.1, 580 The Game. Somber reflections and hopeful, wistful emotion for the games ahead after Sheldon defeat North Medford by a very narrow final margin, 28-27. The Black Tornado had their chances tonight. They forced 3 fumbles from Sheldon QB Griffin Line. They recovered 2 of them, including one with about 2 minutes to go, and all 3 timeouts to use on a drive that started deep in Sheldon territory. But ultimately, a 4th and 4 was not converted. A run to Devin Bradd, who has carried North Medford tonight and carried North Medford this season. But Sheldon were ready, and they stopped him inches shy of the line to gain, and then ran out the clock on a pair of kneel downs. 28-27 Sheldon, the final. Brennan Stoltz with a pair of touchdown passes. He found Nolan Morris on a deep strike in the first half. He found Jet Carpenter on a deep bomb in the third quarter. Stoltz also handing off to Devin Bradd, who notched a pair of touchdowns. One on the opening drive of the game, a 4-yard scamper. The other, a much more impressive broken tackle at the North Medford 40, a cloud of dust, and then he took it 60 more yards for 6 points. 28-27, Sheldon defeat North Medford. A missed extra point and a missed 2-point try coming into play tonight as well. If North gets nearly any of those, they win the game tonight. Instead, 28-27 Sheldon. The Irish take an early lead in the Southwest Conference standings. North Medford fall to 0-1. They'll play Grants Pass at home next week. Owen Quilty will have the call for that one. And I'll be with South Medford when they kick off their league schedule. I believe the Panthers go to Roseburg, though I might be mistaken. 28-27, North Medford defeated by Sheldon. Again, the Black Tornado fall to 4-1. A valiant effort by Steve Turner and the boys, but unable to leave Eugene with a win. They'll try again next week. For all of us at 96.1, 580 The Game, and our sister stations, 95.7 KBOY, News Media 99.5 FM, 880 AM, Light 102, 105.1 The Wolf, and 93.7 Now FM. My name is Matt Bagley. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Abby's Pizza And I want to thank everybody who helped make this broadcast possible. That means Amy Tiger at the Medford School District. That means Coach Steve Turner at North Medford. That means my good friend Owen Quilty back at Spiegelberg Stadium in Medford, calling South Medford football tonight. Thanks, everybody, for your help. Thank you all for listening. And North fans, you're going to win next week. Don't worry about it. I think the Black Tornado will be just fine. But tonight stings. 28-27 Sheldon. Just get them next week, Black Tornado. You got this. 28-27 Sheldon. Have a great weekend, everybody.